Greetings. My name is Christopher Essie, and I would like to thank you for your interest in this project. My journey to discovering various alternative methods of healing began with a young girl in Nairobi, Kenya. Sherry had fallen victim to a corrupt pharmaceutical and medical system focused on profit gain rather than healing. She was overprescribed medication and given drugs that had already been known to cause lethal adverse reactions in children around the world. At the age of 7, Sherry slipped into a coma and passed away. After I took on the assignment of turning her story into a feature film, many appalling facts about the medical industry began to surface.
My name is Gwen Olson, and I am the author of Confessions of an RX Drug Pusher. I'm a 15-year veteran of the pharmaceutical industry, and I left in the year 2000. I would like to dispel the myth that the pharmaceutical industry is in the business of health and healing, because in fact, what the pharmaceutical industry is in the business of doing is disease maintenance and symptoms management. They are not in the business to cure cancer, to cure Alzheimer's, to cure heart disease, because if they were, they would be in the business of putting themselves out of business.
In 2006, a group of researchers led by filmmaker and activist Gary Null uncovered some disturbing statistics about the American medical system. According to their study, roughly 783,000 deaths were inadvertently induced by the conventional medical system. By comparison, about 700,000 Americans died of heart disease, while 553,000 died of cancer. Despite all this information, conventional medicine does excel in treating acute and life-threatening illnesses and emergencies. We can be very thankful for the surgical procedures, imaging technologies, and doctors that help diagnose and treat our loved ones. However, something still needs to change with the current paradigm when the leading cause of death and injury in the US is the American medical system. So, where do we go from here? The answer may lie in an integration of alternative and complementary medicines, most of which has been cultivated and practiced for thousands of years, and are rooted in the wisdom of many ancient cultures and traditions. Although many of us may know that these modalities exist, very few people actually understand the vast spectrum of healing they can encompass. Herein lies the crux of the film. I would like to meet and document many well-respected healers who are practicing various alternative methods, such as naturopathy, Reiki, herbology, sound therapy, traditional Chinese medicine, shamanic and reconnective healing, homeopathy, acupuncture, reflexology, and art therapy, just to name a few. For years, these practitioners have been discredited, attacked, and even silenced by the FDA and drug company front groups. It's time we let them speak, so we can make informed decisions about our own health.
When you're dealing with healing, I think the fundamental thing to always recognize and realize is the person that is the practitioner is not the healer. The healer is on the table, okay? They are making the conscious choice to transform. They are saying to themselves that I am in a position, in a place that I am in need of assistance from you, from the universe moving through you, from the natural processes of wellness that can work in me. And I have faith and I trust that I can be better. And now let me open and expose myself to you to receive a treatment. Any good healer, whether it is Reiki or polarity therapy or different shamanic practices of sound resonance, we always say we are conduits of light and life force flowing through us.
So many processed foods and foods that are of a lower vibration, they make you feel way down and tired because your body has to work so hard to figure out what this substance is and tear it down, and quite often it's stored as fat in our body, and we accumulate fat to try to protect our organs from all the chemicals that are in those processed foods. If you start putting living energy and plant-based energy into your body, you're going to start regenerating and expanding and enlivening every single day.
When we started this journey, I couldn't believe after a week of eating raw fruits and vegetables that I was able to get out of bed. I was able to walk around and do things around the house. I was smiling. My daughter was right, maybe this is what it was. the processed food and all the things that I'm eating. After 7 weeks, I'm off of 5 medications. I'm off of one of my heavy pain medications. I just cannot believe I'm in the gym for an hour every single day. 6 days a week, we're going to the gym. Thought that would never be possible again. Where I was at, I didn't think any of that was possible.
Not any one given modality has all the answers. Rather, each has something valuable to contribute to restoring health and wellness. An integrative approach to medicine is emerging in our culture, one that will bring about a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Together, we can make this change possible.